afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and riveting and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. We're off here to a riveting and amazing 1 vs 1 on Crossroads Winter. Yes, indeed, it's Crossroads, but it's covered in snow. Also, some of the points get shifted around here. In the north, it is 3imweckla fighting for king and country, the Commonwealth, the British Army. The Guards Army Division charged with breaking through here the German lines held in the south by Aimstrong. Fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Holding the line here with the 1 and 7th Panzer Brigade. We got Lightning War, German Infantry and Jaeger Infantry versus Royal Artillery, Commando Regiment and Mobile Assault with mostly infantry led by a bit of Panzer Gun bullets as well for Aimstrong. We got a double gun here for Staff Aimstrong, no machine guns versus triple second here for 3imweckla and the British Army. Heading eastwards here as Aimstrong is also heading eastwards. Interesting enough, not going for the closest fuel point there, but we can see the gun is being dispatched there. And we got a sniper Staff Aimstrong here, a bold strat to some degree at least. He's not going right for it, but still, it will cost him a bit of early ground here to start out with. And that can be a bit risky, though of course he's probably hoping to make up for that by killing a lot of Brits with the sniper. We've got the third section out here for 3imweckla, heading out aggressively, spreading out for the British Empire. Gonna be holding up then. As always, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, press the bell button. That'll make me very happy as we can keep finding the YouTube algorithms that way. Also, big thanks to my Patreon supporters, without which this episode and so many others would not be possible. You know, you can play it yourself on Patreon, just top a donation. Links in the description. Anyways, back to the action. As it is. Section moving in now, we're pressing Aimstrong here. We've got the sniper ready here with the scope, Gewehr 43. Section moving in there, fourth section here for 3imweckla, heavy British infantry build there. There we go, first man drops dead as a shot goes right through his helmet. Morgan is on the way there for Aimstrong. We'll have to see what doctrine he goes for. Pioneers advancing on the east side here. Taking advantage of the problem most of the fans going to have, and he basically just switches eastwards to sort of see his territory there. An interesting opening there by Aimstrong, by the way, interesting opening. So not, I think, how most players approach that, but there you go. You can see the 3imweckla already going for the couple and they're disrupting Aimstrong's plan. Section there taking a few other casualties from the sniper. 2 kills so far. Pioneers going in the section which have been depleted, so theoretically they can actually buy some time. There go moving into the blind side of the building. So they're going to pop out and then the Pioneers can pursue them. Bit tricky there. Sniper with 2 kills still. Section's holding back. We can see 3imweckla's plan initially has encountered a bit of an issue and there's Basil coming in. Yes, and Aimstrong at least should get 1 MD42. Second up in the Pioneers, they're sniping about here with 2 kills. Section moving in here for 3imweckla, section moving in there. Gunneers moving up as well here, third gunneers got there for Aimstrong. Section there being pursued by the gunneers bit out in the open here. Negative current, in fact we see a retreat there from 3imweckla, so 5imstrong's handling there actually reasonably well, but there goes sniping pursuit by the sections. And there go on the other gunneers here, 3imweckla relying on sheer numbers of British infantry to basically push right past Aimstrong. Without machine gun, can't easily down sufficient firepower to deal with this. So bold push here, but 3imweckla successfully going through there. And Aimstrong guys yet to get any fuel points. In fact, he's better getting resources compared to 3imweckla. But there you go, he is heading his cup on there. Gonna need season the west there. Could lay down sandbags instead of just seizing more territory. Gonna need sniper sending out, and we got here tech up for Aimstrong. So triple gonna need a sniper up opening. Slightly off matter there. Basil agrees. Section moving eastwards. Going for less point here, sniper moving up here. 2 kills. Section digging in there with sandbags. Tech almost down there for Aimstrong. And he's gone for German Infantry. Deutsche Infantry. With the 250-1 half-track, veteran squad leaders, stormtroopers, assault and hold, and fragmentation bomb. Sniper there getting killed on the section east side here. We got Pioneers going to run around here. Cutting off 3imweckla's resource flow. Very good there. And there you go, tech done. I imagine we'll be seeing veteran squad leaders once they happen, but beyond that, maybe 250 half track. That could be interesting. Pan's going to call it off early on, but pretty good here versus 3imweckla. And we got an assault officer here for 3imweckla, starting to get a bit more popular again after they were introduced. People just seem to forget about them, and now it seems like British meta is sort of slowly swinging back towards them, like going, oh right, those chaps.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
And it's going to move against the section. No grenades here, though, from 3imweckla in the section, doing heavy damage to Aimstrong's grenadiers. We got the other guys got arriving. There we go. They do manage to repel the section, but it did come at a high cost there to Aimstrong. West side here now keeps killing, but it's also starting to get low on health here. Still some time away from any medical supplies. And we got the offside here, now ready with their Sten guns. There we go. Pursuing the grenadiers here with submachine gun fire. More grenadiers moving up there. Low on health of the sappers, or the officer could tear through them. Plus, of course, there's actually the light gammon bomb here, which technically blows up one of their own wounded. If the game actually could recover wounded, that would have been tragic. And then it's Jackson charging ahead here, and there we go. We got an officer boost here. There we go. Giving a bit of boost there, forcing Aimstrong to fall back once more. At the same time, got the section F going for deep flank, catching Aimstrong sniper off guard, getting a wipe. A huge blow there to Aimstrong in the early game. Really good flank there with 3imweckla. 2 thumbs up. That is a significant disruption there to Aimstrong. Was quick going for the 2-2, but even then, losing the sniper like that is really painful. Really great show there by 3imweckla. I didn't see that one coming on, and neither did Aimstrong, clearly. We got the 2-2 on the way. They got a medic bunker up there. Can also begin going for veteran squad leaders and the gun leaders. I think that'd be great. Redeeming, but 3imweckla going to seize as many points as possible. Troops reinforcing. And we got the bolster section on the way. He's going to need the AC, I think, to have a good chance versus the 2-2. Although the 2-2 could actually be quite a nuisance there for 3imweckla. Moving for the centre there as well. He's got both fuel points almost under his control now. And there we go. 2-2. Like to punch speed wagon right here for the 107th Panzer Brigade. Rolling out here. 107th Panzer Brigade first source usage. Doing Operation Market Garden. It was one of the few armoured formations that was actually able to sort of fight the British coherently. Not that there were a lot of armoured formations initially, but quick note there. Sappers on the way there for 3imweckla. Students in the centre there. Sappers on the way. Can't quite, I think, right away go for the AC anyways. So, going for Sappers to get the anti-tank grenades could have come out. He could also just gone for an anti-tank, obviously. But that obviously is a bit more sluggish. Section was the Grenadiers here. We got the first veteran Grenadier squad ready there for Aimstrong. For the German army. There you go. Section of 5 from the 2-2, the Leichte Panzerbewagen. And we got another officer boost here. Very consistent usage of that ability, by the way, by him. Oh, light gun bomb here on the 2-2. And Aimstrong doesn't move. Doesn't take it out, obviously, but still does an incredible amount of damage. You can see that he might actually be able to finish off here the armoured car with a bit of luck, but no. Luck just falls a bit short there for 3imweckla, but even then, Aimstrong and the 107th Panzer Brigade is cut off from most of the territory here by 3imweckla. Again, that deep flank killing the sniper really opened up some territory there for 3imweckla and the British Army. Officer flanking up behind the Grenadiers here. Grenadiers need to be a bit careful and stay at range. We got mines up here as well on the road by 3imweckla. Very good. Second sniper for Aimstrong. Oh no, cancels it. Going for Panzer Grenadier instead. Some more hardened German infantry. Thumbs up to that. Subs moving in there. Section moving back for reinforcement. No sign of armoured cars, anything like that. Of course, I mean, it is, of course, very possible here, and I said, of course, too many times, of course, but that he may try and rush a medium army here since he has such a fuel advantage, in particular on a map like Crossroads and Crossroads Winter, which basically have more points than average, meaning they can easily just snowball harder, and the British are really good to take advantage of this. So there's certainly not a strong possibility here that 3imweckla could be planning to rush for medium armor here versus Aimstrong, just riding high on that wave of initial success with all the fuel and push ahead. There you go, another timid grenade. There goes section up. They're trying to take out the armored car. They were shooting out rifles at it, going for the western victory point here, trying to slow down the bleed here that 3imweckla has on Aimstrong. Armored car wants to force it back, and there you go, a few Panzer Grenadiers moving ahead here to contact the Tommies to meet the British Empire head on. Grenades for the section here, and there of course bolters. They have even more fire, but there you go, grenades flanking up here. Not enough munitions for a rough grenade here for Aimstrong, though. Not enough munitions at all. And it's starting to really look like 3imweckla is in fact planning that armor rush here. He's got the fuel, he's got the manpower to already now get the company command post up, at which point, like, tanks wouldn't be that far off here for 3imweckla versus Aimstrong. That's going to put Aimstrong in a really bad position. We've got Sabres Grenadiers, or section with Grenadiers, moving up here forwards, swiftly and aggressively. Grenadiers almost taken out here. Sabres almost on as well. Need to retreat the Sabres now. We got a rifle grenade here. Oh dear, and he doesn't spot it, and the section gets wiped. A tactical win there for Aimstrong is something he definitely think needed here versus 3imweckla. Plus taking advantage of calling the Stormtrooper squad, pushing him now to 5 infantry squads, which is actually now a bit more here than what his opponent 3imweckla and the British Army possesses. Of course, 3imweckla here counters by calling in commandos. Though they counter the Panzer Grenadier squad up close and found themselves a bit outgunned there. But still, lots of infantry fighting here. Fight of fierce cold kill corn. Out here! Almost got the Grenadiers there. So close. But there you go again. Officer once more boosting his squad. The line to push ahead here. Once more. Panzer squad they're routed. Back here, troops reinforcing. Delays his tech a bit here. Due to the manpower going for the car point there. Of course, with the commanders, he does have an extra squad now. Of course, one that packs a bit more punch at the short to medium range quarters compared to the infantry section. Armor coming about here, second ambush. Might want to just retreat that one, to be honest. Officer moving in here. West side going for the fuel point again, disrupting Aimstrongs. And the 1 and 7th Panzer Brigade's fuel flow once more. Fun fact, most Panzer Brigades were actually disbanded shortly after they were introduced, because it turns out they weren't actually particularly great. The 1 and 7th Panzer Brigade was actually one of the few that actually got upgraded into a full Panzer Grenadier Division. Fun fact. Anyways, no textile left for 3imweckla. Stormtroopers sneaking about there, waiting to ambush any Tommies and hose them down with, of course, the MP40s. Good maneuver there by Aimstrong. Good to train there. Go. Using tactical advance. 2 thumbs up to Aimstrong. Second taking heavy damage out in the open down. Just 2 men. 2 men. They ran for it. And they make it. Sappers moving to range here. The Stormtroopers with MP40s. That's great there. And there it goes. Sappers taking heavy damage. 2 zooming about here, looking to get a wipe down the retreating officer. Probably could pull it off here, but there goes Sappers moving in there. Oh, it's going to be a tank grenade. Could be the end here for Aimstrong's armoured car, perhaps. That the Sappers are taking a heavy price for that little achievement. There you go, light gamble on the Stormtroopers. It almost cost him the entire Stormtrooper squad, but he does manage it. And looks like the armoured car may just live to see another day here. Another close shave for Aimstrongs. Like the Puncher Speedwagon. Section moving up here, trying to get a wipe there. Another section moving in there. Grenadiers charging in there, plus Panzer Grenadiers. They've been upgraded by here with the support pack. Actually tossed it down a smoke grenade to cover that up. Retreat here. Commanders continue going for that armored car. He wants it dead. He wants it gone. But his commanders take too much damage. The armored car proves to be a formidable opponent. Back here, still no take-up for 3imweckla. I'm actually surprised he hasn't gone. There we go. Got the take-up going on. He could actually, once save the man part, in fact, once it's done, build a tank right away. Meanwhile, Aimstrong is nowhere near a tank. Sorry about that. Needed some water to hydrate. With all of this excitement. And what is this? He's clearing up hedges next to space, so not more paths to move through. I mean, technically it gives his opponent, of course, a chance to take into space, because there's technically not really much coverage there for machine guns, except there, but still, it also shortens the retreat path, just allowed to mostly defend the car phone. That's actually, I think, the first time I've seen someone do that, actually. So I guess thumbs up to 3imweckla for having figured out something there. But there you go. Aimstrong harassing, slowing down. 3imweckla's fuel income, but of course hasn't been enough to like really slow down the tank that's going to arrive here for 3imweckla soon enough. He just needs the manpower, light cannon bomb there. Grenadiers managed to miraculously survive that. Section moving about here, armored car quickly pursuing. Fighting continues to be intense, ruthless, and fearsome here between Aimstrong and 3imweckla. Aimstrong is very close to that tank. He would even go for the center just to really add to the anti-infantry element. Aimstrong, of course, realizing that it's probably tank o'clock, and he needs to bring in some anti-tank guns, otherwise he is going to be sent all the way back to Berlin in a pine box, or several pine boxes, depending on how many pieces he gets blown into. Punches coming up with the gunning support, going for the section here. 3imweckla push back into space here. No forces outside. Quite the push there by Aimstrong against 3imweckla. Great use of the armored car, definitely a crucial element, but also just good use of the Panzer Grenadiers and the Grenadiers. Mines being laid down here by Aimstrong, very good, thumbs up. But now 3imweckla and the British Army calling in tanks. Aimstrong though could begin considering taking up here. He could begin considering doing that, and there you go. Telemines down. Section off sitting out here, others reinforcing healing still. Commanders with 2 kills, veterans 1, Cromwell almost done. Stormtroopers hiding out here. Cromwell almost ready here for 3imweckla. Of course, worth noting he has no minesweepers, so again another officer charge there, and there you go, Cromwell ready. Seizing all the points, so despite a bit of a rough start, and again the fact his opponent technically got tanks off, still had like most of the map. He just pure aggressive play by Aimstrong, just pressure, 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 keep up the momentum. Just exploiting any opportunity given by 3imweckla. It's a really good play there by Aimstrong. 2 thumbs up. Mines down here to obviously deal with any armor or vehicles, or infantry for that matter. Punch with the routed. Second pack 40 for Aimstrong. Figure in this case he's not going to get out any tanks anytime soon, and so having another anti-tank ready to deal with 3imweckla's armor is a very good idea, obviously. That's it. 3imweckla needs to start hitting Aimstrong a bit harder back. You know, he has to tank, of course, at the same time he has to be a bit mindful of. Though if he can get Aimstrong's Pack 40 here. That'd be pretty disastrous for Aimstrong for numerous reasons. Pushing eastwards here, but he needs to get some fuel back soon. I mean, he's technically allowing Aimstrong now to get all of the fuel. He's getting 42 versus Aimstrong of 3imweckla 16. That is a big advantage there for Aimstrong, and definitely needs to connect again, pushing ahead of armor here against 3imweckla. Second at the eastern side, Stormtroopers they're hiding out. They're wondering when they should pop the surprise there on the Insel Affen. Commands moving about. The Stormtroopers trying to get slightly away from that. Cromwell taking head here from the Pack 40. They're pants out economic 40. Cromwell misses. Sappers moving up support. Stormtroopers ready to spring the ambush anytime soon. Then again, if they do it, then they get ambushed by the commanders in turn. Section the opposite versus the Pioneers, pushing the back. Pack 40 opening under fire here. Gonna need to nearby spotting. There we go. Great here in the Cromwell. Needs to pull it away there. Pushing up the east side here. Section opposite there. Oh, in trouble. Need to retreat. Section could get wiped out here. Cromwell in support, but it's also close to being destroyed here. There we go. Shot. Fight the smoke there. And there you go. 2-2 went down. Finally got rid of it. But that armored car really did some heavy lifting there for Aimstrong versus 3imweckla. And I think it was just sort of one of the key elements why Aimstrong was able to actually slow down 3imweckla's push as much against the map control he did. Really solid play there with the 2-2. I think without that he'd probably not been able to do as much as he did. They could maybe done something similar with the 251. Stormtroopers still hiding. Commander still hiding. Could actually maybe flanked up behind here. Aimstrong there, but Aimstrong reinforcing healing. Need to fix up the Cromwell. Got the eastern victory point here. Back in base, Aimstrong has yet to take up. Starting, I think, to get a bit pressing that he wants to get at some of those panzers. The Panzerwaffe. Pioneer Panzer going to be in. He's got 2 seconds ready. The one is not quite heavy on any cover there, so there's definitely an easy target. And there you go. We actually get the support package for Aimstrong's Panzer. It is 2 thumbs up. Sehr gut. Wunderbar. Schmetterling. Schmetterling? Yeah. It's really cool. Anyways. Almost got the section there with the Stormtroopers and another tactical advance there. Nice little set there by Aimstrong. Very patient there. But there you go. Commanders going for the back 40s there. Pioneers went to the set. But there we go. Pack Cruiser dropping like big fat flies as the commanders with the Sten guns execute them. East side here. Section being pursued by the Stormtroopers there. Can he get the Pack 40? Who knows? Grenadiers moving in. Not enough support here from 3imweckla. Cromwell finally good to go there again. He can soon go for another one. Certainly getting up more tanks here as Aimstrong did great. Aimstrong, meanwhile, he's floating 300 fuel. He's so preoccupied with everything else, I don't think he's realised he can take up. There you go. We finally got the tech there. We finally have the tech. Cromwell moving ahead here for 3imweckla. Storms from the fire. Once more on the offensive here. Again, the armoured car being removed really frees up a lot of space here for 3imweckla's men to move about in. Storms with very low help there, have to fall back, and there you go. Pack 4 lands great on the Cromwell. The Mark 4 cruiser tank. Another shot there from the other Pack 40. Section routed. Could also consider another sapper, but I think going for another Cromwell would be pretty strong. Maybe a centaur, but more armor right now, I think very good. He could, of course, also try and get away with storming here for the Comet, and certainly if he can get most of the map again, it could work out. Meanwhile, Aimstrong is still taking up. But just getting up more medium armor now will just mean more firepower now, more pressure on Aimstrong now. And that's obviously also pretty damn good. We got a 6-pounder gun here for 3imweckla, no medium armor. Is he worried about something heavier, or is he planning to actually stall out? In which case, having anti-tank at ready, of course, would be the optimal choice. Aimstrong there's yet to build a support core. Pioneers pantsing in for the officer. Ace over there, light gun bomb to deal with the advancing hands. And there you go, they dodge it nicely there, though Ludwig does get some nasty shrapnel hits there. 6-pounder gun ready. Needs to get that offside before he gets wiped. And there he goes. Commanders on the retreat path. The Pioneer scored here. And oh, they don't get the wipe. They actually get suppressed. That was pretty lucky there for Aimstrong. And he's going for more Pioneers there. Perhaps sensing they were going to get wiped. He calls in replacements. Then once they don't get wiped. Oh, bungling Commanders. Almost getting wiped on those. Nice throw there by Aimstrong. He's moving in. He's going to really try and get a wipe on those Commanders. That's going to hurt 3imweckla a lot there. He's moving in. The Cromwell to assist. Oh, nice attempted save there. But 3imweckla in the end, not enough. Bit too slow there. And again, it's probably one reason why to open up this. Because again, it does technically shorten the retreat path there for his infantry. So in the end, his commanders failed to get the wipe. And instead, they got wiped. Oh, the irony. We got tier 4 there for Aimstrong. And there you go. Commanders flanking the Pack 40s. If we can grab those, that'd be a huge problem for Aimstrong. 6-pounder up in the advancing Grenadiers. Less great there. Needs to deal with the other troops. There you go. Storms routed. Failed to get any of the Pack 40s. And doesn't have the cooldown here on the grenades ready. Still is holding most of the map. But he did lose his car onto the eastern fuel. It does look like here that 3imweckla is in fact stalling for a Comet tank. As Aimstrong is definitely stalling for some other big tank. Probably a Panther here, the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Rough grenade off against the commanders, and there you go. Stall there turned out to be not much of a fortress against German explosives. And there you go, trying to pursue those commanders. The commanders just trying to survive. They're trying to get back home. Well, he's trying to get back home. The rest are obviously dead. The only home they got is a pine box. And there you go, another commander squad down here for 3imweckla and the British Army. Tier 4 down there for Aimstrong for Deutschland. The map is really swinging back hard in terms of map control between the two players. They're just going at each other. And there you go, the Cromwell hits the telemine. Good lord. Still no sign of anything there. No hammer tactics, no anvil tactics. No just additional tanks either. Pack 40 moving ahead here. We got 351s for 122. Troops reinforcing. Cromwell in bad shape there. He can definitely need some repairs. And of course at some point 3imweckla that's too strong. Consider more sappers as well. Panzer Grenadier advancing there with the Sturmgewehr. Second making run for the building as well. Who gets in first? And the Panzer Grenadiers successfully kick in the door and lock the other one. Good lord, there's bloody hands. They locked it. Well, couldn't we just kick in the door? Kick in the door? What do you think of this? The Dark Ages? If the door's locked, the door is locked. Right, sir. Alright. I just thought, you know, if we had legs and boots, we could just kick in the door. Well, who's the sergeant here? I am, so shut up. Got the officer ready. Aimstrong building the heavy panzer corps. Sneak up with the 6th on the east side, going for the carp point there, looking to disrupt again. 3imweckla's fueling coming. There you go. We got the anvil tactics. Hammer tactics, not anvil tactics. Bit of a difference between the two.
Supply line's been cut.
Which means he's going to go for that Comet tank. That's going to put some pressure on Aimstrong. Of course, argument could be just went for another Cromwell, might be more pressure on Aimstrong now. Ooh, boom trap here. That's going to go stop with the officer. There you go. The close quarters act. The Stormtrooper will still get the drop here in the officer. Got the light gun bomb off of the Stormtrooper this time are too fast. They dodged the explosion. And tried to vanish into the shadows. Up north here, Cromwell's the Grenadiers, the Panzergrenadiere. Eastern side being secured here by the British Infantry. Could stand to move a bit further there. We also got a fragmentation bomb right now for Aimstrong. Plus, of course, assault and hold. More mines here from 3imweckla sappers. Cromwell flying away there. Cromwell dog avoiding a shot there. Sappers for Stormtrooper need to retreat there. Stormtrooper then proceed to skirt around the boob chat there. Mine, there you go. Tactical advance in the treating unit. Nice work there by Aimstrong. Close to the ace level as well. Thumbs up. Cromwell takes it from the pack forward. Another pack forward moving in there. Aimstrong is in hot pursuit here of 3imweckla. There you go. Stormtroopers and the Panthers hit the mine, taking a total of 4 casualties. Nice mine there for 3imweckla in the end. Troops reinforcing healing. In the south here, we got the section as the Grenadiers advancing swiftly, furiously for the fatherland. 3imweckla rushing into Cromwell to stem this tide of Teutonic filth into his right side of the map there to purify his carve point of these Hunnic bastards. He needs a comet though, but he can't quite call him while Aimstrong there. Goes for the Panther, the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Here to show the British Army how you built tanks. As long as you don't expect them to, like, you know, work more than 50% of the time. Fix up the Cromwell there, using the self-repairability. He is close to that Comet though. From his advancing carp one hit once more. Again, just aggressive play there by Aimstrong. If he sees an opening, he just takes it, pushes ahead there, of course not recklessly, but still he keeps up pressure against his opponent, doesn't slow down, doesn't hold up, and think, you know, would be nice if my opponent would do the same. He just like, Achtung! Kick in that door, shoot those Tommies, steal that Bratwurst. You know, that kind of sort of thing. Anyways, Panther almost down there, coming on the way here for 3imweckla and the British Army. Pack 40 falling back. Again, lots of disruptive play here by Aimstrong, lots of pushes. Panzerkampfwagen 5 almost gefechtsbereit. Back here, reinforcing healing. 3imweckla setting himself a bit in the infantry department here, having lost so much troops there. Compared to, again, Aimstrong's actually yet to lose a unit. I mean, he's not even lose those pioneers, and there you go. We got emergency war speed to try and increase the chance of running over some Germans, mostly working out there. But there you go, Pack 40's nearby, they're going to punch him large holes. They got the offering against the ace Panzergrenadier here. Grenades will be needed, and there you go, the punch get off the grenade against the officer, and the officer, oh, gets wiped. A blasted blow there to 3imweckla. Lost another unit there. Meanwhile, Aimstrong still got 5 squads there of hardened German infantry. Panther moving ahead. He needs to get the Cromwell to safety now. Commodore ramming 6 Panther gun moving up. He can hit with an anti-tank grenade. He might have a chance of taking out the Panther already. Aimstrong actually extends quite aggressively. And, oh, beautifully timed there. Panther's already with a damaged engine. But can he pursue that? Can he finish it off already? Cromwell moving in there. Need to fix up the Cromwell. That said, he still has the 2-pack 40s nearby and a 2 deep down here. But 3imweckla could quickly cost him the Comet against Aimstrong's Panther. His mighty Panzerwaffe. Comet was a great hit on the Panther, but there you go. Packs opening up there. Small pack front here by Aimstrong, and the Comet quickly falls back to avoid annihilation. Sensible move there by 3imweckla. Chrome being repaired here. Troop reinforcing. He needs to push up the east side as well, I think. Panther being hauled back for repairs here. Panthers are rather tough to maintain. Part being the double-layered road wheels there, which actually provided a lot of stability, but the problem is if you had to get to some of the inner wheels, yeah, that was a bit of a bastard. I think it's called interlocked wheels or something like that. I can't quite remember the specific term. I'm not great with names in that sense. Section up the eastern side here for 3imweckla for the British Army. The Guards armoured. Even as the assault is slowing down a bit, the units and men are dying. He fights onwards. Stiff upper lip until it gets shot off by German from Hamburg. I'm about to say Hamfurt. Which I would not be surprised when it actually turned out to be an actual city. Or Frankfurt. Frankfurt. Right below Baden-Baden. Enemy seizing the points there. Cromwell going for the Gunleys. There you go. Fresh commandos out here for 3imweckla for the British Army. More assault infantry to take the fight to the Hun. Gunleys seeing themselves up. Nice work there. It is a free ability, by the way, with the veteran squad lead upgrade. Seizing the centre here, advancing up the eastern side. Cromwell, halfway to Infantry 2.
Enemy threatening a capture point. Where do you want this Comet?
Nothing going on in the base of Aimstrong. You could actually try and go for another Panther. You could also go for the Sturmpanzer. Meanwhile, we got a big engagement involving here. Cromwell's the Panther, direct hit. The Panther's about to engage the Cromwell. Nuclear the army to support here. Anti-tanks are supporting. Got Stormtroopers coming up. So the Gunnies on the other flank. Their Panther falls back. Comet up north, pushing back the Pioneers. Anti-tank moving in here. Aimstrong quickly falls back here to avoid his tank being isolated and destroyed. While also being more troops to support the area. Pack 44 on the flanks. Good up there. West side, they got a Comet in to deal with the Pioneers. So I think that might be the slight wrong call there. Aimstrong, there we go. Selecting the Gunnies. Section it forgotten for 3imweckla. Beautiful move there. 3imweckla, I think, trying to do too much. Also, arguably, prioritized. I think shouldn't be prioritizing the Pioneers, but rather finding here and cost him a section. That's a pretty big loss there for 3imweckla at this stage of the game. Like losing an infantry squad here, and when your opponents all have like numerous one of them, is pretty bad. You need to get the Cromwell out. Oh, he's going to lose that one as well. That is toast as well there. 3imweckla seems like is being attacked here, and Aimstrong is basically just hitting him for that every opportunity. Now we've got 6-pound gun also in trouble. Stormtroopers going forward. The MP40's hosing down the crew. The gun shield, it does nothing. Now he's going to lose the anti-tank gun. Come then, a lot of 12 there directed here. Can he get into safety? Looks like it, but that was not a great engagement there for 3imweckla. Commandos sneaking up now, but the question is, it's going to be a great idea to stick your nose into that kind of hornet's nest with a lot of angry Germans in it. Light gun bomb off here. Going to take some nasty hits in there. Gold swapped out here by the commandos. Veterans who won 4 kills. 4 kills. Need to retreat here. No, of course, the Panther machine guns also do plenty of damage to infantry, by the way. It's something perhaps someplace. Oh, they're charging the Comet for some reason. Amidst everything else, I'm not entirely sure what he's planning there, but it's not working out there. It's not working out, and it costs him the Comet. Maybe a misclick, maybe a bad call here, but that ended up rather brutally there for him. Also need to retreat that section. Feels like 3imweckla is suddenly taxed beyond his limits here, whereas Aimstrong is still going strong. Like a Panther 4. A flawless engine. Or at least mostly flawless. Going here for an attempt to wipe in on the section with the Panther machine guns and the main gun blazing away hot death. Can they make it to safety? No. Panther got the kill there. Right now, though, 3imwekla's a lot of trouble. Interesting pick here for the land matches. I'm guessing he's hoping to somehow get some options. He actually did get the Panther Grenadiers, but I suspect he's somehow hoping the land matches can turn things around for him, but just, blasting through a ton of infantry, hoping to catch him there and then get some wipes. But he's going to need some serious armor. He's going to need some more infantry because one commander scored 1 section, and you know, technically against the sappers is not going to cut against that many troops from the German side. We got a Garen bomb here, damaging and shutting down the Panther a bit there. Nice throw, but can he finish it off? Because without an anti-tank gun, he's not going to do that. Could have most hoped to damage it with some sappers. A lot of bunched up targets in there. Goes going basically hoping to get lucky over the land matches, and almost seems to work there. Go actually getting some kills. Pack crews taking some nasty hits. Infantry squads taking some nasty catches. There we go. Almost getting a wipe. And one community squad, in fact, is more or less decimated. But in the end, not quite enough there. We got assault and hold to Aimstrong. Furious at the sheer temerity of 3imweckla firing rockets into his base. Clearly pushing him over the edge, then goes into assault and hold. The infantry blitz. Some of these come out storming ahead here. Panther, they need repairs. Land matches makes it back to the base safely. We got a fragmentation bomb here hoping to catch it, but it is snow whale. The only catches here are squirrels. As they suddenly find the small trees and homes shattered. And there goes commanders wiped. 3imweckla's commanders are having an absolutely horrifying time of this. Anyway, Strong's grabbing the car on their ace level 15 kills. Land matches reloading, all of those rockets. Panther being fixed up here with Aimstrong. Back here, troops reinforcing in. Right now, the situation looks very, very much in Aimstrong's favour. I think he's grabbing the few victory points remaining. Healing men up there, very good. We got 3imweckla pushing out. Then we got a punch over here for Aimstrong, deciding he wants some artillery of his own. They can also fire rockets, but his can move faster. Yasuo's Tommy is always so backwards. Putting the rockets on a little cart? Well, we puts ours on a machine. Well, we technically also have a little cart, but you know, we also have the Panzerwerfer. We also have that. Yeah. Spawny's being shot to bits. 6 point up, and the Panther actually almost got it there. It's also almost eventually too, though. And there you go, another beautiful flank here by Aimstrong, sensing weakness here from 3imweckla. He charges in his stormtroopers and grenadiers, blazing away. The stormtroopers quickly kicking in that. Oh, there you go, kicking in the door, using the building to quickly pass through here. Fast near the tank and can move. Funny how that works. But anyways, taking out the anti-tank gun there. A staggering blow there to 3imweckla, who's already handled one anti-tank gun there to Aimstrong. Looks like another one's being added. Land match is flying away, and it hits nothing. Only dirt is impacted by this. Not even squirrels this time around suffer from that land matches. Section wiped out. 3imweckla has no infantry left. Keeps on fighting no matter what. Now at this point I'm just going to stop it short. I mean, it lasts for like 5 more minutes, but it's safe to say 3imweckla's lost this. I mean, there's no way he's coming back. And I know some people dislike this, but I know the rest of the fight was pretty good, so let's just end it here without, you know, dragging through 5 minutes of just, you know, bit back and forth, and 3imweckla refusing to accept his loss. So anyways, bit of fun here again, some great play there early game. You know, Aimstrong was under a lot of pressure, protected to turn around again. The 2 proved to be crucial. I think part of the issue for 3imweckla again was just the way he transitioned into that combat. He should have just like gone for another medium tank. I think that put more pressure on Aimstrong, and then he could, I think, gone for the comet, you know, more safely. I think that was one of the issues. Also, just lack of upgrades for the section, maybe some Bren guns and stuff like that could also help him out a lot more. Plus, the infantry pressure also crucial. Aimstrong was much better keeping his troops alive, whereas 3imweckla had big issues, in particular with the commanders. I mean, sure, losing 1 commander squad, fine, but he lost 3. Like, he had significant issues keeping his troops alive, whereas Aimstrong had no issues with that, for the most part. So that was, I think, also like significant issue. They also, you know, one thing you'd always like want to work on is just keeping your infantry alive, because if you start suffering wipes like that, it's going to at some point really bite you in the arse, as it did 3imweckla here. So hopefully you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, don't tell enemies. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.